Hello friends, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. On my channel, I am going through my good midlife crisis, where I am journeying through my 40s, and y'all, I am working so super hard to get my poop in a group. In order to do this, I have been working on my physical, my financial, and my mental health. And today is Wednesday, July the 31st, and we are about to do a physical health check-in. Every Wednesday, almost every Wednesday, I get on my scale and I do a weigh-in check-in. I did not do one last week. I was out of town. If you are new, welcome back. I was at my church camp, which is outside, and I do a lot of sitting in the heat, and I retain a lot of water. So I was very nervous to do today's weigh-in. If you are not new, welcome back. I appreciate you sticking around even though I wasn't here last week. And let's just get right into it because I have yummy cheeseburgers in my future, which is not very good for weight loss, but they are good for my taste buds. So I was at High last week, which is my church camp, and they feed us. They feed us at High, but I don't like a lot of the food, so I bring foods with me, and I can't cook them because I'm in a cabin and I don't have a stove. I have a toaster. So a lot of what I bring is like, I bring stuff to make sandwiches, or I'll go out for a meal, or I'll just like eat snacks. And then what they do cook is like food for masses. So it's like salts and stuff. So, and then I'm sitting in heat. I always retain a lot of water for the week of High. And this was no exception. I weighed in, I came home Sunday, and I weighed in on Monday morning, and y'all, let me see if I can tell. So when I did my last weigh-in, which was on the 17th, was 248.9 pounds, which, if you're new, that's obviously very high. I'm a very heavy person. But if you're not new, that's quite good for me. That is 52.3 pounds down from where I was. And y'all, from last year to this year, I got so many compliments. I had to clean out my closet. I brought a lot of clothes too. They do a closet clean out every year. Brought a lot of clothes to donate to people. I got so many compliments on the weight that I've lost and people noticing it, and it was such a good feeling. I really want to be able to continue doing that. I'm trying to find the app and talk to y'all at the same time. My scale app, if you remember about that fancy scale, which is linked on my website, which I still have. So when I weighed in on Sunday, you can see, look at this. Look, that's Monday. I went from 248 actually, I was 248.5 pounds when the last time I weighed myself. And then I was 254.9 pounds when I came home from High. 254.9 pounds. And I was like, good night, what did I eat? Like, what have I done to myself? That was on 7/29. No. Is that 7/29? Yeah. What day was 7/29? Yeah, that was Monday morning. Monday morning I weighed myself. I was 254.9 pounds. On Tuesday when I weighed myself, this is how much of that was water weight. It was 250.2 pounds. I took some water pills. I slept in an air conditioning, and I put my feet up. I have a purple mattress with an adjustable bed. I raised my feet, elevated my feet in air conditioning, and I took some water pills. I lost over 4 pounds of just water weight in one day. I was like, oh. And then when I weighed in this morning, I could not find the SD card for my camera, so I could not record like a video of it. I tried to get a video on my phone, it did not come out, so I just have a picture of the scale. So I will insert the picture of the scale here. I was this morning 249.3 pounds. From Monday, where I was 254.9 pounds. So I am feeling pretty good. That is up 0.4 pounds from 2 weeks ago before I went on vacation, but considering where I was on Monday, I'm happy. It was a whole week without going to the gym, a whole week of mostly sitting because I was at church, not a whole lot of walking. I did walk some. I went into town, and obviously I walked back and forth across the grounds. I had to go help my mom. My mom was there as well. I had to go help get her stuff and I had to get her food and everything. But for the most part, it's a lot of sitting. And a lot of like eating and hanging out and spending time with people, playing games, visiting, sitting around and talking. And I only managed to gain 0.4 pounds in those since my last weigh-in 2 weeks ago. I'm very, very happy with this. Now, I did take my last, and I did not take any of my pills last week, my Phentermine pills, or Topermate pills, because I was down to only 4 left, and so I wanted to save them for when I was back. I took the last one today. I don't have any refills, but I am going to request a refill. I thought I had a follow-up with my nutritionist this week. It's not till the end of August. I am going to request a refill. I do have a follow-up with my actual, like, my primary doctor this month. Not this week, but next week. I have a follow-up with her for my annual physical because my birthday was last month. But I was just out of town, so I have my annual physical scheduled for next week. That was the first time she had a morning available appointment, and I like to do them in the morning, so if she wants labs, I'm already fasting. I'm going to talk to her and get her opinion. If you have been around for a little while, you know that the nutritionist slash weight loss doctor has been kind of recommending and pushing me toward weight loss surgery. And I'm really not sure how I feel about it. I've been kind of leaning toward it and then back away from it and toward it and away from it, and I just don't know how I feel, and I'd really rather talk to my primary doctor about it. She knows me a lot better than he does. She sees me a lot more frequently. She's been seeing me for a lot longer, and I'd rather talk to her and get her opinion on it. She's more of, I don't want to say holistic. She's not holistic. She's definitely like a doctor. She's a PA. She's not a doctor. She's a nurse practitioner. She's not a PA. She's a nurse practitioner. But like she prescribes medicine. She's not only holistic, but she's like more, she sees all of me. She does all of my doctoring, not just weight loss, but she also does do weight loss. So I want to talk to her about it. I really like her. Actually, I was seeing another doctor at that same clinic, and I saw her in 2020 just to do a COVID test. It was back when everything was like rampant and they had COVID tests set up outside, and it was right after Thanksgiving. My nephew had come for Thanksgiving and then texted me or called me. I was like, hey, just FYI, I tested positive for COVID, and so I went and got tested just because I had been exposed. Fortunately, I was negative, but she did my COVID test, and just in that like little bit of an interaction, I felt such a bond with her that I was like, I'm switching my PCP from the doctor I was seeing to her because she was amazing. And I love her. So I want to talk to her before I make any decisions about surgery, one way or the other, get her opinion on her general thoughts, her thoughts for me, see if she would maybe be willing to continue weight loss medication, maybe not the specific medication, but another medication. I don't know. I want to talk to her before I do anything. But in the meantime, I'm going to attempt to refill this one more time because he did tell me 3 months and then only gave me a 2-month refill. Because the last time I came off of this medication, I gained 10 pounds in a week. And I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. I just don't know why. Anyway, those are my thoughts on what's going on and what I have been up to the last week. And like I said, tonight I have delicious cheeseburgers in my future. I found out that one of the places that I love to go for cheeseburgers, it's called Moonies, it's here in Leander, they are closing tonight. Like forever. They're going away forever, and I love them. They're amazing. And they told Nathan, my roommate, he and his parents went there last week, and they told him that they're closing because of inflation. The prices are just getting astronomical. The rent is getting astronomical, and they're going to have to close. And that makes me so sad, but tonight's their last night in business. And so I want to go eat there before they're gone. And so I'm going to go get a cheeseburger tonight. And that's that. I have a phone call coming in, so I'm going to sign off. I hope y'all have had a fantastic week, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.